So, welcome guys. This is the return of the Red and White podcast. I'm joined by Banks Echoes.
Hello.
Yep, and today we'll just be talking about how Lincoln and Sunderland are doing in the league at the moment. So, start off, how are Lincoln doing?
Well, it's very troubling. Well, you could say that. We haven't won in a long time, to be completely honest. We have not actually won since the we actually we won against in the Checkatrade Trophy game against Rotherham 3-0, but we haven't really had a good result since Sunderland at home.
Yeah.
Which is your club, coincidentally, a 2-0 win. And Michael Appleton has been getting a little bit. People are getting a little bit wary of Michael Appleton now, whether he's fit enough for the job. Personally, I'm not complaining too much yet, although we are 18th in the table, slipping from a great bit of form in August, and we're stuck on 18 points now. It just seems bit, wary, and we've not been playing to the best. Our attacking has been dreadful at times. We've scored one or two. At times we've got a few draws in, but we've also got a few bad losses as well, and it's just a shame, really. Of course, against Ipswich, they got their retribution from 2 years ago. But it was a confidence booster, 3-0 against Rotherham, but that was a Checkatrade Mickey Mouse club, so anything could happen in there. 1-0 loss to Gillingham didn't help. Yes, Michael Appleton, I'd say, in my opinion, wait till February, March time so he gets a full squad together in January, a new striker. If we got Mo Isa, which I heard him say, if we got Mo Isa from Peterborough, that would really, really do well for our club. Would probably definitely be staying up, because there's been one or two people wary of relegation.
Yeah, that's what we've had to be wary of at the moment. I know it sounds a bit deluded, if you want to put it, but we're close at the relegation point than we are the promotion. Promotion spot, more points closer, which from a Jack Ross, where we thought, we could probably just get a better manager and push upwards, maybe win the league or get second or winning playoffs or something. But we found a manager who's not really done any better, if you want to put it. He's not, if anything, he's done worse. He's had, I think, 11 games, he's lost 7. For a man who's known for getting a League Two side to the FA Cup final, he got us knocked out with 3 cups in the space of 2 weeks. Not very interesting football. Against Coventry, we made them look like Barcelona. They were passing balls around us, tiki taka. It was like it was like watching Sunderland versus Ajax. It's as simple as I could put it, and it's just not amazing to watch, especially that we lost 2-1 to Burton. Burton Albion, yet again we've lost to Burton. I don't know if they're like our bogey side or whatever, but I don't know. It's not right. It doesn't fit in my head right.
No, definitely not. It's considering Sunderland's history and stuff. We've been kind of like that. Our play's been quite dreadful, to be completely honest. Our defence was a bit shaky against Gillingham. Jason Shackle heading it into Mandron's path for Mandron to score for Gillingham. Attack has been a bit too predictable at times. We haven't got that striker that can really rip in goals.
Neither.
Tyler Walker's been kind of close, but one time his balance was really off in 1 or 2 games, and in other games he's scored 1 or 2, but he's not really made the impact that we would assume that a Tyler Walker would. Didn't make the impact he did at Mansfield yet. But Johnny Kind is similar, but I think he's scored like nearly 9 goals in total for Lincoln now. It's just, I think he got one against Ipswich as well, so it's 10. He's just not looking. That's in total. I think it's a bit lower in the league, so he thought he'd do a little bit better. But you could say that stat-wise, goals, he's not doing too bad for November, getting 10 goals altogether. But if you say that, you haven't watched the Lincoln games. We've only got one striker that we can kind of really rely on. Johnny Kidney is looking a bit weird. He did well against Rotherham in the Checkatrade Trophy, but yet again, that's a Mickey Mouse competition. And people might suspect it was likely that Rotherham didn't really want to try hard in that game. So, yeah, it just looks a bit shaky.
Yeah,
Our goalie, there's a few arguments about our goalie, Josh Vickers, whether he is fit enough, because at 1 minute he's creating really good saves and stuff. The next minute he's conceding howlers and stuff. So 1 minute he's really, really good, and the next minute he's really, really atrocious, conceding goals. It's very, very unpredictable at Lincoln at the minute. But as it stands, we are falling down the table rapidly. We were 17th last week. We've lost it to Maccleston and Stanley, who we beat a bit earlier on in the season. Now we're 18th, and we're just probably now waiting for Tranmere and AFC Wimbledon, if it carries on, to gain points on us at this rate before we go into 20th, if it carries on. It's looking a tiny bit worrying, let's just say, now I look at the table now a little bit.
Yeah. So we're joined by Wearside Life now.
Wearside.
Yeah, so what's your thoughts on Sunderland in a whole at the moment?
Well, it's just different from bad to worse, really. I mean, we've gone from drawing to losing now.
Yeah.
I don't know that's going to stop, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yes, it's not. As I said earlier,
get
it's
a
not
win
amazing.
against a decent Burnley side there early in the season, and you did win Tranmere 5-0. But it seems to be the only highlights of the season for you at the minute.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like, I just don't know why, but I feel like under Parkinson at the moment, we're not getting anywhere.
Yeah. Kind of take the similar manager out and put a similar manager in kind of feeling.
Yeah, I don't really think they did anything.
No, I think a lot of people have been saying this. I think sacking Jack Ross was the right thing. I just think Phil Patterson,
got a better manager.
Yeah, Phil Patterson wasn't the right manager to come in. I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's I don't.
Simon Grayson. Nah, I don't get Simon Grayson back in. I've watched that Netflix documentary.
No.
Awful times for the club at the minute. You're in League One for a second season in a row after it was fairly recently you're in the Premier League, so having games away at Man United and Chelsea, so it's a very weird situation for you lot to be in. And you must now worry about your club, because you could maybe itch playoffs, but you know how the last time the playoffs went for you.
Exactly.
And then it's Charlton. You'd probably like to forget about that day. And then also you don't look like you might not get you might not get in playoffs, to be completely honest. And then as next season rolls around, do you wonder if you'll actually be able to be contenders next season as well, or do you think you'll drop down the table
I don't even know
season if you don't
don't even know if League One's in the equation yet, let alone promotion.
What do you actually think your relegation for? Because it looks to me a little bit relegation form, to be honest, from Lincoln and Sunderland.
No, but the thing is with us, like, even though there's only 3 teams going down, we will somehow get in the bottom 3. That is, like, we achieve to be the unachievable. but it's not in the good way. We'll get relegated on 14 points from the Premier League. Like, that type of achievable. Like, we break records, which are quite bad. Like, we don't...
Do you think you'll get relegated this season? Eventually.
I'm going to say no, not right now. I don't know. I don't think we'll go down, but I can't see us going up at the moment.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't. I feel great to use the Yorker. I'm not sure whether he's ready or not to play yet, and White could be out for the rest of the season. So
I wouldn't say we're a relegation side. We're not a relegation side. We're just playing like one at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
If you think about it, this like 3 years ago, we drew 1-1 at Borussia Dortmund. Now we can't even beat Scunthorpe.
God, that 3-0 loss against Scunthorpe owners.
We beat Leicester.
Jeez.
No,
Scunthorpe United.
That isn't me. This is the same season we beat Leicester. We beat Leicester and we drew to Liverpool. 2 huge clubs in English football. We
Was that the season you got relegated under Moyes?
Yeah. But still, we won. We got from drawing 2-2 to from drawing 2-2 to Liverpool to losing in League One. Like, I'm not expecting to win every game, but when it's like, you shouldn't, as a fan, you shouldn't get to the point where you're scared of playing League One sides when you've been watching Premier League football 2 years ago.
Man.
I'm glad we're not playing on Saturday because I'm not sure we'll be ready to after Tuesday's awful performance.
We are playing on Saturday. We're playing away.
I'm glad we've got a break too.
No, we're not.
Sunderland and Lincoln seem to be both teams that have been playing very similar. Like, don't seem like they seem a shadow of their former selves. Well, you could definitely say that more for Sunderland considering the history, but Lincoln, they've been on a roll and stuff, and now they've just been sidetracked with a Danny Cowley departure, a football that's not been played too well to date, a new manager that you get a little bit wary of, but you're hoping that January, this bit is just a blip and he's just not used to his players, and you hope that January he'll see light and get a few players in that will be his players, more like, and hopefully we'll get a good striker. I don't know if Maurice will be any interest of coming to Lincoln, to be completely honest, responding to its Red Imps video. He's not going to go from a good League One side like Peterborough, who are third in the table. He's not going to go from there to a 18th struggling near relegation Lincoln. It just seems impossible. It seems like a stupid decision in Moises' part. So responding to its Red Imp, I don't think he'll come. But we need a good striker that's going to bang in goals for us. And looking at things, if we were very lucky, we could try and get Alfie May. Alfie says James Norwood, but he's too expensive and too over ambitious there, trying to get Norwood in, and some people saying he might not fit into our game at the start of the season. So Norwood's out of the question, I reckon. Moise out of the question, in my opinion. There's a few players that could come, but we need a new striker, evidently. I wouldn't be surprised if John Akindi left in a January transfer window, the way he's going at the minute. It just doesn't fit into League One football, really. And when he did, it was a Mickey Mouse game. I think the squad has to go right for Akindi, really, for him to play quite well. It just seems awful at the minute for Lincoln. And I feel bad for you lot as well, because you lot are going through a similar time to us, where even though you're 11th, you're still going through bad games and bad patches, which I totally understand the way we've been in the past and the way we've been right now. And I just hope it gets better from now onwards, January onwards. But I hope we get some good signings in Danny and Michael Appleton establishes himself. If not, then by March, if we're like 19th, 20th in the table, he's getting sacked.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to say, I don't know what Red Mike Sunderland thinks, but I think we've had a really bad recruitment this summer.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's
So
just.
did well.
Yeah, I don't think it's just this summer. I
So-
think it's been over the last, probably since Quinn left his role as owner. I think, you think about, well, probably a bit after that. Probably the first, maybe starting second year in short
Yeah.
stint where just recruitment's horrible. If you look at Martin Bain, he was our director of football, and he got sacked by he got made redundant by Stuart Donald because he's a businessman. He knows nothing about football. He'll try and get the best deal, but if you look at us historically over the last 10, 20 years, we would buy a player for 10 million and would sell them for 1.5. That's what we are.
God.
Yeah. So outside whether it's just luck or whether we're not investing enough in our scouting network at the
Yeah.
moment. I mean, this summer we didn't sign anyone decent.
Shit, sorry. Yeah.
This summer we didn't sign anyone decent besides Lynch and Willis. Willis
Yeah.
hasn't been that bad, but Lynch has been really poor. And I just feel like we're just getting really unlucky and then it's working against us.
Yeah, it's not the best of times, to be fair, to be a Sunderland or Lincoln fan. But I don't really know much about your owners. But I know a lot about ours, and it's not looking very promising. I honestly, I don't know how true I'm gonna say, but apparently there's a lot of rumours going around. It's not like big rumours. Like, I haven't heard it from any like reliable sources, but that the club's in debt, and apparently, I don't know how true this is, but Mad Mistake like retweeted it or whatever it is on Facebook. A picture, or not, it was a comment of someone saying that apparently by January Sunderland could be in administration, and
Dear.
there was someone,
Not again.
and then someone followed up on that saying that apparently they knew something about it. I don't know how true it is. I'm not wanting to say we are getting administrated, even though it might just be all talk. It might not even be real. But if it is going that type of way, it's not looking promising. Apparently, we're losing £300,000. Apparently,
I really do. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently, on the reports, because every company makes like a financial report at the end of that working year or whatever. Apparently we were losing £300,000 per week.
God.
And I think this £10 million loan or debt or whatever it's going to be, we still haven't even found out what that's going to be. To be fair, because it was meant to be a loan. Yeah, it was.
I've heard some rumours because I know someone who knows the director at the club.
Yeah.
He said that the 10 million's going on the youth only.
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, that's what I heard as well. That's what I heard from a source. That's what I heard from a source inside. That it's only going to youth and infrastructure and stuff like that. But some of it apparently is to pay off the debt or something.
But the youth market's like overinflated at the moment. So you can sell youth players for the loan. Some Premier League clubs are going to want to buy them. So the people who've invested aren't investing in the club. They're investing quickly to try and make money out of the youth scheme. So
yeah, it's how Chelsea have done it. It's how Chelsea have done it for the last so many years. And obviously we're not in Chelsea's position in any state or form, but especially with our under-23s being the bottom of their league, like rock bottom, and the Premier League too. But if you look at Chelsea, they've done it successfully. Look at Reece James, he was on loan to Wigan, I'm sure, last season. And Tammy Abraham, he's been in the Championship a couple of times, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And then obviously, I think if they didn't bring Lampard through, these players wouldn't be getting played. But
yeah, if it wasn't for that transfer ban, these players wouldn't have made names.
I still think
much.
if that transfer ban gets lifted, he'll probably still play youth.
Yeah, exactly. Because some of these players really made their names for themselves.
Yeah,
All
they'll sign like an Mbappe or something, just to like show who they are, kind of thing. Because that's how Chelsea do it, really, isn't it?
Yeah, finally we get to see the academy and players not get wasted, talent not get wasted at Chelsea, and so that transfer ban's a bit of a good thing. But
also
going back to that Sunderland administration theory, hopefully it's unreliable source talking rubbish, but if it's true, right, it's going to be awful because we've already had Berry lost. If Sunderland somehow went into administration, wouldn't be seen far-fetched considering the situations they've been. You're surely going to have lost a lot of money from the terrible times you had. So then, with all that happening, and with Bolton nearly saying bye-bye to Bolton, with another big club or good club doing that, and if you got liquidated, that would mess up the football league quite a lot, and
it would.
And it would be such a shame to see Sunderland go. It'd probably be one of the worst, club-run disasters ever, because getting 2 seasons ago, Premier League, right, to League One struggling and liquidated, that would just be awful.
Yeah, it would be honestly. Yeah, I've got the thing here. It says. I don't know what it means. Like, the words on the street, so I'm just guessing it's just another way of the word. From a club employee, if things continue behind the scenes at this rate, the club could be looking at administration by January, losing money hand over first each week behind the scenes is a shambles. Of course, we hope this is untrue. Scary times. Well, it's scary times.
That's a nice Christmas present for you, isn't it? Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah, and then we
your football club's going to die now, so here's your present.
Yeah.
Oh dear, that's an awful thing to go through.
Yeah, it would be. I hope it's not true.
Yeah, same.
All of it is.
Probably for a Lincoln fan, I hope it's not true either.
Yeah.
We've already seen enough clubs go down to that horrible money.
Well, if you think about it, Charlton almost went down, and they're just lucky to get a takeover today. Well, not lucky, but £150 billion. 150. They've got the most expensive owners in the whole of England.
Yeah.
They've got the most richest owners in England.
Yeah.
Like, 150 billion. Like, that is mad. I'm sorry. I know, obviously, our takeover would have been the biggest in the world. Which, as much as I know, it's I don't know. I don't understand.
It's mad, isn't it?
I don't understand what's actually happened between that takeover and what happened, because it looked like they were wanting a deal, they got a deal, and then they didn't want it, and then they wanted it. It was all confusing for over these 2 months, and then got an outside £10 million loan. We were thinking, a lot of people were thinking, that it might go to players, it might go to stuff like that. But it's went to the youth academy. But and obviously youth academy isn't that bad. But at the moment we do need a strong side. Because you think about it, if we were a Premier League club and we had a half decent youth facility, the players in that youth and them youth are probably going to be League One quality. Where if you've got a League One club with a good youth facility, they might only be National League quality. If you think about it.
Yeah.
Because if they were League One quality, they'd be starting in League One, wouldn't they? If you think about it.
Yeah, they would, wouldn't they?
Yeah, it's just football's unfair. That goes with a lot of things.
It's got a bit weird, hasn't it, at the minute?
Yeah.
You could say that. That would be an understatement, to be honest. If we saw a Sunderland administration, that's when football would really, really get weird.
If that actually happens, and if it does become true, it just shows how much football will change. Because Bury and Bolton, not gonna lie, I knew Bolton, but I never really knew much of Bury because they were obviously in League 2 at the time, and we were top end of League 1, but I didn't really know much of them, and obviously it just came through, like, when it came through, Bury, who's that? Oh, they're in our league. I knew Bolton were, but Bury as well. And if it happens to us, every team in England know who we are. If it's your local side, if it's your local side or a Premier League.
Every team in the world knows who we are.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'd say it'd be funny if it does happen and Sunderland are liquidated in a few months, which I'm probably being over dramatic here, but you can look back on this podcast and call it a weird coincidence, can't you?
Yeah.
And second of all, it probably turned into quite a spooky podcast. Second of all, though, if that did happen, football would probably change forever. The biggest club to ever, would it be the biggest club in England to get liquidated?
Probably the biggest club in
would
the
you say?
Yeah. Probably the biggest club in the world.
If not ever.
Probably the biggest club in the world to get liquidated.
God, that would be so awful. Who would you support though if you did get liquidated?
Sunderland wouldn't change.
I think we'd create a Phoenix club.
Yeah, we would.
Yeah. Would you support Newcastle?
No, is that even a question?
Well, we did.
Yeah.
Imagine if you had no option. A Phoenix club was not announced, and there was no other regional club, so you had to support Newcastle Town.
I'd probably change to cricket or something.
Imagine that would be awful.
No,
but yeah, as you say, if Phoenix club would spawn, but it just wouldn't feel the same, would it, as your old club?
No, it would feel better almost.
Would it? Would you actually feel better after a re-cleansing of your football?
Yeah, because you think about it, we're going to be a bit more clever because it'll be fan-owned club, won't it? So if we've got a multi-billionaire coming in who's reliable, like something like Charlton have got, Man City, obviously.
You'll see an AFC Wimbledon happen almost, won't you?
Yeah.
Sunderland. AFC's, no, it's already AFC, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sunderland.
It would have to be FC, probably.
FC or something like that.
Yeah, probably is.
Might change it to Roker or something like that.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
They might. Sunderland, Roker, AFC, I could see that happening.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah, I could see
Would you
that
call
happening.
yourselves the Black Cats still?
Yeah, probably is.
Yeah.
That's what we're known as, really.
I mean, God, if you were to make a Phoenix club, though, and I'd probably follow your journey to be complete. I'd look at Sunderland every week, really, and see if they got promoted from the Eva Stick, the Bostic Premier Division. Oh my God! It would, it would be. We're thinking worst case scenarios, but if you think about it, people will probably be right now listening to this podcast, looking at us with one eyebrow raised, right? But if you think about it, people would have been looking at us 3 years ago, Premier League 15, 16, 16, 17, beginning of 16, 17, whatever.
Yeah, 15,
looking at us eyebrow raised if we said that Sunderland were going to be in League One by 20.
Yeah. Well,
so
anything's possible in football.
Yeah.
A few examples of that now. Very important.
Well, no. Well, you think about it. If you think about it, anything's possible because what was it? Bolton were in the Champions League quarter-final against Atletico Madrid 10 years ago. Oh no, probably more than that now, but 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Now they've just battled off, almost being dead, really, haven't they?
Yeah, they've got businesses taking over them now, and kind of consortium actually, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they've done it really well, and they're now 1 point. They've got 1 point, and it's been a confusing week really for what points they've got. But now they've got 1 point, and they've got a decent manager. There's some good. Obviously, that transfer window where they signed 8 players. That was a mental day for them.
Yeah.
So you could say they're on the right track, really, as long as they get really good results, positive results from here now.
If you think about it, they're on. They're on.
Yeah.
They're on 1 point. They've won three out of the last 5. If they win,
that's good.
If they win, they've got 3 games in hand, so that'll put them 9. So they can go above Southend already. And this is practically this is practically the start of their season already.
It is, isn't it? Really. And then if Lincoln continue to do bad under Appleton, who knows? Maybe Bolton could climb above Lincoln. That would be humiliating. That would be humiliating.
Yeah, it would.
That would be humiliating. Lincoln relegated, Bolton survived last day's season.
Who knows? Bolton might become a power again. Like, not saying Bournemouth are a power, but when Bournemouth under Eddie Howe the season.
Oh yeah.
They were on like -12 as well due to financial difficulties.
Yeah, they're on.
That was it. That 2008-9 season when they faced Grimsby on the last day and they stayed up in.
That was in League 2 as well, wasn't it?
Bournemouth were a different club and they became a powerhouse in like 5 years.
That was amazing.
Yeah. Amazing story, really. I watched the documentary. Steve Fletcher, of course, who scored at Millennium Stadium against Lincoln in the playoff final 2003 against Lincoln, League 2, before it was named Division 3 then. When football was very complicated divisions. He obviously scored that day and it was amazing. He's a club legend, Steve Fletcher, and he still works at the club, I believe. And could we see that kind of thing maybe where Bolton stay up, skidded their teeth just like Bournemouth, because they've both got the first letter B, and maybe they could... A coincidence. Maybe they could stay up and become a powerhouse again. Who knows? But it's a long way to go in the season yet before we see Bolton overtake likes to Lincoln themselves.
Well, no, if you think about
actually, Southend is quite close, really, isn't it?
Yeah, well, if you think about even if they get relegated, they've got so many positives to get out of the season.
Yeah.
That it's only
this
taken
season starts now.
Yeah, it's only taken them 15 games to get 12 points, which for a team they didn't have a team for the first 10 games. If you think about it, first 10ish games they didn't really have a team. It was just 16-year-olds.
Yeah,
that
is a crazy transformation, isn't it? 16-year-old academy player at Bolton Academy to like a full. Actual assigned squad that have reconciled and stuff, and now you've got them on a roll, and I think me and a few mates predicted by November they'd get at the -12.
Yeah,
the fans as well. The fans,
yeah, definitely.
Even when they only had the youth that took about 3,000 to Wickham, they've averaged the same most weeks. It's been amazing.
Yeah, they've still backed them, they've still cheered up them on and stuff, and they didn't lose faith in their football.
Bolton's
that's the reward they get.
Yeah, Bolton's fans are amazing. Even when we played them, I was expecting a few hundred like Blackpool, but they came out in the thousands. To be fair to them.
Well, they've got the two gods of the earth. Fogden and
I was about to mention them.
So, they are amazing fans.
Yeah, Fogden's a proper geezer. It's nice. I met him at Wembley actually. I met him at Wembley. He was a nice guy.
Yeah. Oh, did you? You got to meet him? How lucky.
I was in his video. He's quite a nice guy, to be fair. I never met Fogdad. I'd like to meet. I'd like to meet Fogdad one time.
Oh, you interviewed him?
What? Fogden?
No, Fogdad.
When?
Yeah, I'm doing an interview with Fogdad over when we played him on Boxing Day. I've got an interview with Fogdad.
Ah, nice.
Over the M form.
Yeah.
Are they going to the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might Might see if I can meet them. I went to Bolton because I wanted to meet them, but the way my bus, because we went by a branch, the way my bus got off, it was literally like we got off like the bus 10 minutes before the game. So it was just like just getting the stadium kind of thing.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you should ask him. He'd be definitely up for it. He's really canny from what I've heard.
Yeah, I've texted him before, and he's a nice guy. Both of them are nice guys, to be fair.
Closest interaction I've gotten with Fogden, sorry, Theo, was the closest interaction I got with Fogden was when he liked to comment in that group chat when they responded for 2 days. Remember?
Yeah.
And they were good times. You were in there, I believe. And then after that,
I think it was.
I've chatted to Fog Dad a few times, and he's a really nice guy.
If either of them are watching, thank you for responding to us, I guess. And it's nice to have proper league on. Even though I don't care what you do, vloggers, even if anything you do, if you've got that amount of popularity in your hand and you still talk to your fans who care about you, that is respect. That is respect. As Jose Mourinho would say, respect.
Definitely respect. They've hit 200k, so I'd like to say congratulations to him.
Exactly. Yeah, congratulations to him, and I don't even know if he's watching this or not. To be fair, but Bolton, good luck to you. Unlucky that you got smashed by one of Leamington's own, even though it's not Leamington's own, but I say it is. Colby Bishop against Stanley when you lost 7-1 in the weekend, or last weekend.
Yeah. I think they got unlucky in all fairness with missing. So with getting the lead early on, then they got the man sent off straight away, and I just think it wasn't their day. Hope they bounce back whenever they play next.
Yeah, I'm guessing. I could guess that Max will be happy that I included Leamington in this. Nah, Leamington's a good non-league club in the Coventry.
Leamington.
They've got a nice admin as well on Instagram and Twitter. So don't give him abuse. He's a nice guy. He's actually been on here before as well. Actually, he's been on the podcast before.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we done a one on Leamington. We done a bit on Leamington, to be fair.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Even though Leamington are gold and black, we still included him. He's a nice guy. Yeah. So if you wanna see that one, that'll be put up in the right corner if I remember to put it there. Yeah.
That sounds.
Yeah. So have you got anything to add on to everything we said?
What, me?
Yeah, anyone, yeah.
Not really. I think we've pretty much covered everything.
So
I just think I thought things could only get better, but clearly not. But I'm hoping things turn around, and also I'm not sure what you think. I don't know what we're meant to do now, because I just feel like the players are the issue as much as the manager, and it's a long way till January still 8-10 games. So I'm not sure what we're going to do now for those games.
Yeah.
Even if we sign on January, it might be too late by that point for promotion.
So obviously Lincoln played Burton on the 7th, and we played Gillingham, I'm sure. So for Sunken Bank, what do you think your score will be against Burton?
I'd say 2-1 loss, maybe 90th minute, because we make it a habit conceding late goals. That's what I think.
I can see, for some reason, I've got a vision that you will win 3-0. I say it probably won't be.
Really?
Yeah.
I doubt it, really. A 3-0 win against Burton would be kind of a revival feeling.
Yeah, because
it would give some really positive atmosphere in the dressing room, and we could probably kick on from that atmosphere.
Yeah, well, you just need to get
a good win.
Yeah.
To cement some confidence into the players, definitely.
Yeah, well, I think our game against Gillingham. Let's be realistic. We set up to get thrashed at the moment. If we draw, that's a massive result. If we lose by 1 or 2 goals, I'd still say that's a half decent result under the circumstances we've got.
I think it's going to be really scrappy like last time in the cup. But I'm going to say we're going to get a penalty and we're going to win 1-0 by fluke. But it'll be the start of the revival, hopefully, at that point.
No, I see it the other way around, actually. I see it the other way around.
Positive about it, but
I see it as I see us losing 3-1. Will Grigg to score and a tap in the first 20 minutes, like on the goal line, and us to lose 3-1 because we're good at bottle and stuff.
Yeah, well, to be honest, anything can happen in that game. Like, it could go either way.
Yeah, and I think
on the day.
I think Phil Patterson could be the next David Moyes.
Hope not.
Never know what the rate we're going.
Yeah, I would say for now though, although we're doing really badly, I would say look to Sam Allardyce, who also in his first 10 games he only won 2 himself. So I feel like just keep the faith for now, because hopefully it might turn around as it did for Sam.
No offence, but every time I hear the word "keep the faith," we always lose.
Yeah, that's about right. When we made that, when someone made that video in the season we first got relegated, "keep the faith," and then when we got relegated.
No, and then they put it on top of the tunnel where they walk out at, "keep the faith."
Yeah.
And we lost we lost every game at home by like 2 or 3.
We only saw 1 win that year, and that was after 364 days.
Yeah, because we won Fulham. That was the first win in a year at home. And then we beat Wolves 3-0.
We beat Wolves on the last day. I missed that one as well. I was annoyed, but only 2 wins all year, I think.
I didn't get a season ticket for that season because I had like no way of getting to the games, basically, so I couldn't. But I don't think I missed out on much, to be fair.
No, you did not.
I don't know. For some reason, other than that Coventry game last season, it's a weird thing that I think of. I haven't seen Sunderland lose a game at home since that Bournemouth game, other than Coventry, which is quite mad.
I haven't seen Sunderland lose away in ages as well. Just by fluke of the games I've been at, I haven't seen them. Other than
Wembley, I've never seen us lose away. Other than Wembley, I've never seen us lose away when I've been at a game.
I've never seen us lose away in my life.
Yeah, I've only been to a couple of I've only been to a couple of away games. I went to Blackpool last year and I've been to Bolton this year. Don't really go to many away games.
No, not.
I did one last year, but I'm starting to get into it now. I've watched it on midweek this year, and I'm doing Donny at Christmas as well now.
Oh yeah, I'm doing Doncaster at Christmas as well.
Yeah. I'd advise going to some away games. Really good, and you get to see a lot of different grounds, and it's a little change from being at home all the time, because that can get a bit boring
as well. Even when we're doing badly, it's always good fun. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got Doncaster, and I want to go to MK.
Yeah, potentially. I think we'll get a large allocation.
Yeah, we'll get like 10,000, I think.
I mean, Doncaster sold out over the night. Before when it went on general, the next day sold out.
Yeah, I know.
Which was very good.
I don't even know how I got tickets because I went on general sale, I think.
Yeah, it's been like everyone's been flocking. It's like 30 quid.
Yeah, it's not that bad, to be fair. For under 16 tickets, it's not that bad, to be fair. Like price.
It was only £8 or something.
Yeah, it's only like £8. Costs more for the bus.
All over Instagram, everyone's trying to buy Donny tickets.
Yeah, it'll be all over Facebook as well, won't it?
I've been approached a few times, but I'm definitely not going to sell it.
I would,
Could be amazing.
if I actually had my ticket and I wasn't actually going, I'd probably put it up for like quite a bit.
Mm.
Even though you're not allowed, like, not meant to. Still make money off it, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, no one's got anything to add, have they?
Nah, I'd just say one thing. Our ticket prices for children, like under 18s, I'd say are like it's about 10 quid, 5 quid, 6 quid at times. It's really cheap. And then for adults, it's usually about 20 quid, is it? 30 quid at times. Yeah, 25.
$3, 22.
Mm.
Other than if you're at Wembley, it costs an absolute fortune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Wembley does cost.
Offer children's tickets, and then children's tickets were about 15 quid, I think.
Yeah, my under 16 ticket at Wembley on the second tier, like the tier where all the boxes are, mine was like 40 quid or 30 quid.
Well, I was down in the bottom row, sort of in the corner, so it was good viewing.
Did you have like cushion seats and that?
No, definitely not.
Oh, we did.
We stood all game.
Yeah, probably why we paid more than we had cushion seats. Yeah, we had cushion seats. That's about it, really.
Ooh.
Paid an extra, paid an extra 50 quid. Paid an extra like 20 quid for some padding.
Yeah.
You're still probably crying or being really upset despite what the seats like.
Yeah.
Difference, really.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
No, it doesn't. As long as you get to see a good game of football, you don't really care.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. You wouldn't want nails on your seats, though. That would be nice, but you know, as long as it's a standard, normal seat, I guess you wouldn't care, would you? Really?
No.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna bring that to a wrap. Good talking to both of you. And I guess we'll see you in the next one. Hopefully Tyler will be on as well. So see you, bye.